Hello and welcome to i4 Technolabs. Myself Khushbu Shah. I am working as .NET software developer in i4 Technolabs Private Limited. In previous session I already discussed about jQuery. In this session I am going to talk about jQuery plugins and JSON. In this session I am going to cover up these points: jQuery plugins, how to use plugins, how to develop a plugin, jQuery plugin examples, introduction to JSON, JSON objects, array in JSON, data types, that is object and arrays. Let's start with introduction of jQuery plugin. It's simply a new method that we use to extend jQuery prototype object. By extending the prototype object, you enable all jQuery objects to inherit any method that you add. As established, whenever you call jQuery, you are creating a new jQuery object with all of jQuery methods inherited. The idea of plugin is to do something with a collection of elements. You could consider each method that comes with jQuery core a plugin, like .fadeout and .add class. How to use plugins? Now this is another question, that how to use plugins. Following example shows how to include jQuery plugin.js in plugin. As you can see here, in head there is a two script tag. One is for jQuery.main.js and another is jQuery.plugin.js. To use any of the jQuery plugin, these both script tags are initial. Now the next thing is how to develop a plugin. Any methods or functions you attach must have a semicolon at the end. This I will show you later. Your method must return the jQuery object unless explicitly noted otherwise. It is mandatory to return a jQuery object. Third, you should use this.each to iterate over the current set of matched elements. It produces clean and compatible code that way. Fourth, prefix the file name with jQuery, follow that with the name of the plugin and conclude with .js. Always attach the plugin to jQuery directly instead of $, so user can use a custom alias via no conflict method. Let's see how to develop a plugin. For now, keep this code in custom.js file. jQuery.fn.warning. Warning is the name of the function. Equal to function. Inside the function, I am returning the jQuery object, that is alert. Alert with a tag name $this.property tag name. Now in HTML page, I am just initializing document ready. Inside that $selector.warning. Here I used div and p. So in this HTML page, every div and every p, that is every div tag and every paragraph tag must call the function warning. Now let's see widely used jQuery plugins for web application. The number one is JSON. JSON is jQuery plugin that makes long, unwidely select text boxes much more user-friendly. It has a number of options and attributes that allow you to have full control of your select boxes. That are standard select, multiple select, OPT group support, selected and disable support, hide search on single select, default text support, no results text support, limited select options in multi-select, allow deselect on single selects, right to left support, observing, updating and destroying JSON, custom width support. Now I will show you jQuery plugin JSON example after we complete next topic, that is Select2. Now let's move to another jQuery plugin, Select2. It gives you a customizable select box with support for searching, tagging, remote data sets, infinite scrolling, and many other highly used options. Supports a wide variety of options that allow you to customize it to your needs. There are some features for Select2 are single select boxes, multiple select boxes, placeholders, data sources, disabled mode, disabled results, limiting the number of selections, hiding the search box, and tagging support. For more information, you can also refer this link. Now jQuery plugin Select2 example. Let me show you an example for JSON as well as Select2. I already created a demo example for a JSON, that is single select JSON example and multi-select JSON example. In head tag you can see that I just referred a link to harvesting GitHub for JSON CSS, jQuery min.js for supporting a jQuery, and JSON jQuery. JSON jQuery is nothing but JSON plugin. You can say that this will behave as a plugin. Now inside my body part I have two select, that is one has limited number chosen, that is I can select only a single day, and second one is I can select a multiple day. So here you can see there is an attribute called multiple equal to true. By default it is false, so I didn't mention this in this select. So but I want multiple select for second select tag, so I added just multiple attribute with value true. Now what I had written in my document ready part, you can here see for a class limited number chosen, that is first one select, I have just added dot chosen. In chosen.jquery.js already there is a function which returns single chosen, single selected value. Similarly for a multi-select I just added multi-number chosen.chosen with width 250 pixel. Now I am running this application. Here you can see by default it is Monday. I can select any of these 7 days. Suppose I want to search, then I can just add and it will be filtered like that. Suppose I want to be a Sunday, then it will be a Sunday. Similarly for multiple, suppose I want to search Friday, so it will be like Friday. Now I want to add another, that is Monday, then Monday. You can also add from this. Here you can see the selected options are by default disabled. So it means you can't select a multiple item in your select option. Wednesday is already selected, so I can't select it second time. This is just a simple example for using jQuery plugin. Next is what is JSON. So JSON is lightweight text-based data interchange format. It's completely language independent. It is based on a subset of JavaScript programming language. It is easy to understand, manipulate, and generate. What JSON is not overly complex. It is not a document format. It is not a markup language. It is not a programming language. JSON object syntax. Unordered sets of name and value pairs. Begins with left brace, ends with right brace. Each name followed by colon. Name value pairs are separated by commas. Example, you can see here. Variable employee equal to bracket open, inside bracket, every name is name and its value. Both are separated by colon, and name value pair are separated by comma. Let me show you another example for the same. Let me show you how to initialize session. Suppose I am taking a variable user. What I will do is I just open the bracket and completed the bracket. Inside that I am writing user ID. I am separating it with a colon and value is 1. Now I want to add another, that is user name. Now I am just writing the value. Now again I want to add user phone number. So I am just having the number. This is a simple initialization of a JSON. This variable user will have multiple names, or you can say attributes like user ID, username, user phone number, which has the value. You can access this variable by writing just user ID. It will return 1. If you write username, it will return Khushbu. If you write user phone number, it will return the number the number which you have mentioned. This is just an initialization of JSON. Now next, how to use arrays in JSON. Arrays are an ordered collection of value which we already know. It begins with left bracket, ends with right bracket. Name value pairs are separated by commas, again same as defined before. For example, you can see here. Suppose same example, there is a variable employee and at last you can see random numbers, that is 24, 65, 12, 94. This collection will behave as random array. Let me show you an example. So our already given example, I am just adding another name, that is random number. In this I am giving array 10, 12, 13. Suppose I want to access this. So you have to write user dot random number. It will return an array, but if you want the number at position 1, so you have to just do is random number of 1. So it will return 12 because array will start index from 0. If you want a 0 place, then you have to give only 0. If you want 1, then 1, 2, then 2. This is just an example for array. Now let's move to JSON data types, objects and arrays. Objects that are unordered key value pair wrapped in braces, bracket open, bracket close. And arrays, ordered key value pair wrapped in square bracket. Now how and when to use JSON. When we want to transfer data to and from a server, which are if you want to transfer a data from one server to another server, then JSON is used. You can also use XML, but nowadays JSON is preferred because JSON is lightweight and it has less overhead. Second is perform asynchronous data calls without requiring a page refresh. When you want asynchronous data calls but you don't want to refresh your page, that is if you don't want to reload the page, then JSON is used. Third one is working with data stores. Fourth one is compile and save form or user data for local storage. These are the places, and this is the situation when we can use JSON. Where is JSON used today? Now the question is, where is JSON used today in today's world? It used anywhere and everywhere. Example are Facebook, Yahoo, Google, LinkedIn, Twitter, ESPN, etc., where JSON are used. For references, you can go through a tutorialpoints.com, Harvey's github.chosen, select2.github.io. These are the common references which are very helpful to know in detail for jQuery plugins. Let's end this session. Hopefully you have enjoyed this session. Thank you for watching.